We are by the fountain. Wrong button. Isn't the sky beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. I cannot find a good place for this mic today. It's just not happening. I've looked for a couple of places. It's just not happening. I guess that's as good as it's gonna get. Right. And I like this mic. The only problem that I don't like is it's got a short little like place to hook it on, and I feel like I've got it on, and then I've had to put a jacket on, like a little, like my pashmina thing. I don't think that's gonna work. Pashmina thing on today because it is a little chilly. It is beautiful. I thought, well, I will come out. I'm gonna say the struggle's real today. um, I've been hurting a lot today, and so I thought, well, we're just gonna put the mic there and then just going to leave it, right? Now I see why people kind of hold the mic, but I had to put a jacket on. I don't know what degree it is, but my knees are better. Thankfully, I brought the stuff to make the soap caddies. I've got several people to make soap caddies for y'all. I want to make some for Chip, locked in community for him. I'm going to be making him some. I have to get some crochet connection cakes done. But I cannot do those and focus on the live at the same time. Those just take my full attention because I don't do in the round very well. So if I start trying to do that, this girl's gonna get lost. These ones I've got the pattern so soaked in, I think I could probably do it in my sleep, but not so much with the soap caddies or with the connection cakes. So I literally have to sit and work on those because I've got several actually to do. I'm just going to put this mic here and then just leave it. I don't think I'm connected. Hold on a minute, guys. I don't see the button. I'm looking for the little button. Now you can probably hear me. Yeeks. Fooling around with the darn thing, and then I lose my thing. I'll have to go back and correct that. I can edit that out. That little section where I was talking to myself and apparently turned off my mic. I just can't get there. Well, that's as good as it's going to get tonight. Anyway, it's been a day. For those that couldn't hear me before, I don't know if you heard me or not, because I don't know. I thought my mic was plugged in. Shatiqua, can you hear me? Just to make sure I didn't turn off my mic. I can't find a good place for that one tonight. But today has kind of been a rough day, pain-wise. My knees are better from the sunburn, but I'm just kind of struggling pain-wise. The sciatic nerve is, hi, Real Outdoor Living, welcome. Can you hear me? Because I've been kind of I haven't been able to find a good place for my mic today. But I've just been hurting. The sciatic nerve went away a little bit because the doctor put me on some medication, and now it's back again. So I'm really struggling with that a lot. But I'm just not going to allow myself to stop me. But isn't that beautiful, guys? Just take me out of the picture. Hi, Carol. Just take me out of the picture. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So I thought we'd come out. I said, well, it's beautiful. I have a jacket on. I had a jacket on yesterday. I was like, yay, it's starting to become that time of year. I love it. Hi, Yadira, how are you? So, anyway, I'm going to ask a favor of anybody. I don't think that we're in any jeopardy of losing our monetization, but you know how YouTube does. You know, I go into the 365 days, and it shows 3,829 watch hours. If anybody can just run our stuff for us, I would tremendously appreciate that. That helps us out two ways. Help us to realize, hey, there's getting activity on here, as well as it just helps to get those views up. I'm also going to be releasing a tuna fish recipe. I just got done editing it. And I just got done editing it, and Mom actually was in the kitchen doing that. So it's a salmon fish salmon and tuna fish recipe. But if you don't like salmon, you can change out the salmon, canned salmon, for tuna fish, and it's still delicious, believe me. So when I get done, I will be putting that up. Well, I appreciate it, believe me. And actually, you know what I did? I put it on our TV before I left. So I don't know. I said to my husband, if you hear me talking in the background, you know I'm not here, but thank you. I appreciate you, dear. And I want to get over that. I keep kind of getting over like we're at like the 1883. I know numbers really don't matter, but it's like, I want to get over the 2K. I think we may. I was going to do it in the backyard, but I think we're going to come out here tomorrow because we're going to do another rocking and crocheting and chatting kind of thing. So I think I'm going to come out here because this is just absolutely gorgeous. For as long as I can come out here before I freeze. Because it's just beautiful. And then I think there may be something special coming up Thursday. I don't know if it's this Thursday, but for sure. I'm going to be on Big Jack Story Time in September, the end of the month, for the Battle of the Sexes. And I'll be on Echo's channel in September. So we've got some things coming up, guys. And I just want to continue growing. I want to continue growing both this, and I've just heard so many positive reviews from Blessings Through Connection and what's happening over there. And then too, on top of it, if you haven't done it, I put out a short recently, a little bit ago, with Chip, and how much she said that I really encouraged him. And I thought, you know what? I didn't even realize I did that. And so I put out a short. If you all could just go watch that. If you're not, are you locked in? What you waiting for? Great community of people that I'm learning so much from and really have our back. And I just am totally just so thankful for the community. You know, this is not easy. This is not just turn on a button and you just make it happen. It takes work. And yes, I saw that. I think that's awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. That is so good. Because what happens is our latest recap short has gotten over 330 views. Oh, well, thank you. I thought I had to do a list for Patty. I had to do one for her. I miss her. I don't know if we get through this without crying. But yesterday when we were at the Mount G's, there was one point where I looked off to the distance, and I think it wasn't an American eagle, that I know, but it looked like some kind of eagle, and it was flying. And I thought of my dad, and I thought of Patty. And actually, we brought Patty to Mount G's. We have pictures of her on Mount G's. And I thought, okay, I know you're okay. It was just like, it took my breath away. I saw it flying. It was just so beautiful, and I didn't get a shot of it because I think I was on a live, or I think I was doing something or other, and I didn't get a shot of it, and it was absolutely beautiful. Oh, I am so glad. I just can't watch them I can't watch them. I can't watch them yet. It's not there yet. I will eventually, but it's not right now. It's too fresh. And I'm just starting to go, yeah, I miss her. You know, but I'm glad she's not suffering anymore. I'm glad she's not in pain anymore, but I do miss her. And I'm just like, she's going to call, and it's not going to happen. So I'm trying not to cry, but anyway. And so later on, Leonard Homestead is having their Tuesday talk, and usually they let us come on StreamYard, so I'm probably going to hop on that too when I go in the house. But I think we're going to do the rockin', crocheting, and chatting right here. I'm going to probably jump on. I have a song, and I want to see, I'm kind of debating how to do this song, because I don't want to just do it like I did the Crochet Connection and the theme song for Blessings Through Connection. but it's a song that I did on Suno, and it's called Proud of Being Me. And I was almost thinking of trying to see if I could reach out to Poetic Tears and see if they would be willing to do something with us to show us how, because I've been looking to see how I could do something. I've kind of debated whether to kind of go like the AI route with it, kind of doing that, kind of making like a music video kind of thing, or making where I just kind of put like pictures throughout my life of me, in my life in a video and then putting it there. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. I kind of am leaning towards kind of putting like a video of pictures. I don't know if anybody would like that, but it says be proud of being yourself. And I'm still fighting that. I'm telling you, that whole thing is I don't know. I kind of sit there thinking to myself, do you get to the point where you finally go, okay, I don't have long in this world before I decide to have 20 years of this battle inside my head? Because I'm telling you, it's just exhausting. But I don't quite know how to do that one. But I want to release the song. And I don't know about doing like just, putting something together with pictures of when I was younger all the way now and kind of doing that. I don't know yet. I don't know. But I also thought it may be really cool if I could, again, I'm running into that problem. I'm just about ready to say the heck with Streamlabs and go back to StreamYard, even though it's $35 a month. Because I'm like, I don't know. We'll see. Because I thought maybe it would be a good thing. Because I don't know why I want to call them patriotic. I'm sorry, guys. It's been a day. Poetic Tears does amazing and all that. And I thought that may be a really good lesson in how to do those things. Because he did that video of the Soul Train. It was awesome. And if it's a she, forgive me. It probably isn't. I'm sorry. But I thought maybe that would be a great thing if anybody's thinking of doing that, of actually how to put something like that together with that song. I thought maybe that would be a good thing. I don't know. I'm just thoughts. So I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. I am planning to go on a channel called Tom Kenny. He is someone that wants me to come on and talk about, Canva. And really go through and talk to people about how to do Canva. I'm not an expert on it, but I've done enough of it that I've tinkered around where I've learned enough of how to do it and what to look for and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to be going on his channel and telling people what I know about it. So I have my yarn, my cotton yarn stash. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I'll show you my cotton yarn stash, but don't judge me. The only yarn that I use for soap caddies is Hobby Lobby. It's the only yarn that I have found that I actually like for the soap caddies. I do not like, I don't like any of the, I just don't know how to do the other song. Yeah, I don't know whether it's kind of a song. It's about being proud of being yourself. And I'm thinking, well, I don't know if it's something people would want to have an AI kind of thing. They may want to just have being yourself kind of through the years. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But it's a song I want to put out there. I just don't know how I'm going to put it out there yet. But I would like to have him show us. Like I said, don't judge me. some of these, like this one I picked up, it was like on sale for like $1.50 when they were doing their closing thing. But this is my bin of cotton yarn. Like I said, the only cotton yarn I like is the one from Hobby Lobby. And quite frankly, it is the only store we have that has any yarn now, because we don't have a Joann's. And I'm not traveling, I don't know how long before I get to Michael's. Michael's is an hour away. And I'm just not doing it. So, it's not happening. But I have to get some ones for Chip done. I have to get ones. I'm going to be sending out a blanket next month that I did for somebody special. That's going out next month for sure. And I've got some soap caddies I want to give them. And I've got some soap connection cakes to get done. Like I said, those are ones I literally have to sit and do because I can't do them. If I sit there and focus, it's one I have to literally sit down and do. They're not my favorite thing to do. I'll do them, but they're not. It's just because I don't like going around. So, anyway. So, sit back and relax. I have this shirt, this sparkle, it's called Bring It On, or Bling It On. Bring it on today, because it's been one of them days. But I kind of like this. I can't do this always, but I think we're going to start coming down here. My backyard is nice, but this is much more of a view, isn't it? And I was going to come out here actually. I thought, you know what, I'm going to come out. I've got a lot of soap caddies to get done. And I thought I'm going to come out 5 o'clock. Nope, this body was not having it. But I think what I will do tomorrow is I will move it. Tomorrow night, I think I'm going to I may move the rockin', crocheting, and tomorrow to like 6:30, so we have more time, and I'll just sit here and you guys can enjoy the fountain. I never thought about doing it this way. Just making sure I don't go backwards. I just have to sit in a certain way because we have our thing back there and our water tower, and it's not as pretty as looking at the stream. So, kind of like it. And I'm just making sure I'm not going to go back because I'm kind of on a lip and I don't want to go back. Hi, Lucy. How are you? But it's been a day. The struggle was real today, for sure. And I don't care how much I do these soap caddies, the top part of it never turns out. I'm hanging in there today. It always comes out different. I've never done one and they've always been the same. Like if I did one with this color top, they're going to come out differently. Every solitary one of them. Just the way they roll. I hope you're doing well. I did. We went to Josh's physical therapist the other day, and because they're trying to work on his shoulder. He did something to his shoulder. I have no idea what he did to his shoulder, but he did something to his shoulder. And I count 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And hold on a second, I forgot. And I said to the physical therapist, because I've asked doctors exactly what I've said to them, what does a sciatic nerve do? Nobody can tell me. Can you just at least tell me what a sciatic nerve does? And finally, after all these years, this physical therapist told me, because I'm like, it's one of the first questions I've asked. I'm going to ask God is why the sciatic nerve? Because to me, it's just a pain in the And he said what it is, he said, is that it is kind of the conductor. It's a big ball of nerves. And he said what happens is, he said, that radiates down. And he said it radiates down, and it branches off into other different nerves. So it's like a conductor that helps you walk. I'm like, okay. Thank you for telling me, because I have had no idea what it has been other than annoying to all get out. But, so guys, I've missed, I'll tell you one thing, unless I can get something that can really show me how to do it well. Because you can have people on Streamlabs in collaboration, but it's not easy. Like, I would like to get, Real Outdoor Living on, and we could just talk. As far as what she's doing and all that kind of stuff. But it's cumbersome. And I don't know what to do. I can't really do the $35 a month right now. So I don't know. We'll see. I really don't want to wait till next April to go back to StreamYard. Oh wait, hold it. I'm messing up. See, this is what would happen if I did the connection cakes out here. I'd be messing them up. And I've written down the pattern, but I need to really sit down and write it down. So I really don't have the greatest notes in the pattern for it. 1, 2, 3. So I really don't know what to do. Because I don't know if that is a hindrance right now or not. So we'll see. We will see what's going to happen. I don't know. But this is nice. I don't know why I didn't think about taking this chair and coming out here and sitting here. I have no idea why. Oh, I thought about it today. I was like, oh, let's do it someplace else. It's so pretty. So much prettier than looking at the back screen of our window. There's a tree, excuse me, down there. It's half, or no, it's changing. And the trees, I gotta look around and see if the trees are starting to change. Thank you, Yadira, for stopping in. I appreciate it, hon. They're thinning out back there, if you can see them. There's behind our little place. If I start seeing the trees turning, yep, that's all me. I guess fall is on its way. That will forever be my. I just can't believe that it's like almost time for the end of this year. I just like, where did the year go? It just went boom, and it dissipated. Don't know where it went to. Don't know where it went to. And if you all know of people that you think that we would be a good fit on, thank you, Yadira. please put our name out there. We would go on any place, no matter the size, and talk with them and make those connections. And, we could be an encouragement, because I think sometimes it's kind of like, it's hard. It's like today, it was hard to get going today. And of course, we had a really, really busy weekend over the weekend. Very busy. And, it was just like, I just could not move at all. But, put us out there. If you come across someplace, you would think sometimes shows or different places actually they'll have, like applications to fill out, or referrals. Put us in for it. Guys, I'm not afraid of anything at this point. Go for it. I'll gladly tell my story. You're making bread and I'm not there. Good night. I haven't made bread in a long time. There's actually a recipe I really like, and it's a milk bread. Oh, it makes so good, but I haven't made it for a long time. Sandy, I'm gonna release that tuna fish recipe, and it's going to the members first. And Mama's in the kitchen, just so you know. Mama was the one that filmed this one. I was filming it, but she was the one doing it. And if you think, I don't like salmon, just change out the salmon for the tuna fish and use 2 cans of tuna fish instead of the salmon. It'll be fine. I did that, and I liked it. I was like, okay, this is good. I like the other one, but I have to be in a certain mood to have it. And so I tried it with just using 2 cans of tuna and making that real quick, and it was delicious. You're like, oh, I love milk bread. The Japanese milk bread, oh, it's so good. Love it, I love it, I love it. So I've got that one. I've got Josh and I at the barn I've got to put out. I'm going to get back to the devotions. Today was not the day to do it, but I'm going to get back. I've still got devotions to edit and so forth, and I thought, I don't know if anybody would be interested on this, but I was thinking of kind of maybe taking the month of September. It couldn't be every day, but just because there's places, of course, I couldn't do it at this time of night. I mean, I could do it here because we're close. But I was thinking if I kind of find some places around, like there's the Charles Dam. There's another park. Hey, lady in the sky. Hi, Florida was she. How are you? And just taking the rocking chair and crochet and let you all have those times where we can connect. I'd have to find good reception. But I thought, I don't know if anybody would be interested in just kind of thank you, Joshua. That's my hubby. I love you. Thank you. You sent the disco balls. You're the best. But I don't know if anybody would enjoy us just taking this rocking chair and taking some crochet. It'd probably have to just be something simple like the soap caddies I'm working on. And just kind of goating around and going to different places and setting up my rock chair. I don't know if anybody would be interested in that or not. I thought about it, as long as I have good reception. I don't know if you know, but I cannot believe the difference in the camera quality between this and the other one. I mean, it's just night and day. It's absolutely night and day. Be cool if I could find some place Are you on Facebook? Yeah, it makes a difference. Are you on Facebook? Hi, Castle. How are you? Are you on Facebook, Lady Sky? Only because I go ahead and I post it in there so people know. What happened there? What happened there? It's not a requirement, but okay, you're on Facebook. Okay. I'll go ahead and make you a moderator because again, I need a couple more just to know when I'm going live. But go ahead and are you in the? Can't think what it is now. Brain's not working tonight, guys. It's the pain level today. Go ahead and go to our link tree. And if you're not already in the disco ball group or the blessings through connection group, it's on there. At least the one is the lighthouse beacons. Go ahead and yeah, it's beautiful. Go ahead and go in there, and then you can find me and send me a private message, and I'll get you into the group. Okay? Because then I let them know when I'm going live, and I put stuff in there if I need help with anything as far as, have them watch it, I do. We just ask that anything within the moderator group is kept in there. That's the only thing we ask. That is, we're not talking about serious stuff or top secret things. We just ask that. I appreciate your support. I'm trying. It's like, I feel like I'm going backwards sometimes because I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, can't get over that. Can't get into 1900 for nothing. I know it's not about the numbers. It's just like, okay. Like we were at 19. Look for lighthouse beacons and then look for Mary. And if we're not friends on Facebook, Mary J, I'm one of the admins on there, then we can become friends on Facebook and go from there. So. And this way too, as we grow, it's important too, because if we're live and there's any issues, the moderators can talk between themselves and handle the situation. Because when I've gone, like when I was going on Chip's channel, I had to focus on the interview, not the chat. Sandy, Lady Sky, go ahead and drop backtrack for a minute. Explanation point link. That will give you our link tree, and you can just click on that and you'll see it's the lighthouse beacons. And then ask for approval, and then I'll get you in there. Now, explanation point link. LINK. And you'll see it pop up. If my moderators can do that. That's the link tree. That'll take you over to, oh gosh. Just click on that, show you the lighthouse beacons. When I do these, I've got all this like extra that I can now make a soap caddy with, and then I turn them into the little string things, and then I go through this. I'm starting to go through this, so I don't have to make that and find one that will actually look good with it. Yeah, that'll work. Kind of. Let me go through it. This whole sciatic nerve thing can go, where it wants to go, but wherever it wants to go, it needs to go away real quick because I haven't had it with it. I'm very patient, except And see, what's happening now is it's actually waking me up in the middle of the night. It's actually waking me up because it did it before the medicine. And all I did was turn, and in the middle of the night last night, I about screamed. I don't want to scare my husband to death. But it was like, I can't do that. I can't scream, but boy, did I feel like it. I just sat there and turned as best I could, and okay, well, I kind of like this. Kind of. But kind of not. See that? So none of those do I necessarily like with that, but we'll see. Have my tea. Have my tea. See, I've got a little left all the way to the bottom of the same color, so I'm trying to go through this bag first before I use from there. And also, Sandy, can you go and drop this is different. I'm gonna get a chart for everybody. I promise at one point. Hashtag RULOCKEDIN, all one word, and that will drop Chip's link. You guys are not in with the Are You Locked In community, or you haven't seen our interview, you can also put that in there. If you haven't seen our interview, you guys got to go see the interview with Chip. It was really good. I wish they had like lights in here. You know, like solar lights that came on. Sandy, get rid of the exclamation point. That is the only one I do not have the exclamation point in front of. And the reason is because I just want that specific code. Hi, Ashes. Yes, it is a beautiful view. I decided to bring it. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. I really don't. It's the only one I don't have because I want the hashtag Are You Locked In the way it is. It's the only one I don't have. I'm doing good. If I could just get rid of this, I'm not trying to complain for sciatica, but I'm telling you, I'm over it. I've done, had it. So I've just had one of them days where I've had to have some recovering after this weekend. Boy, we had a busy weekend, and that sunburn took a lot out of me. You think I learned by now at my age, Mary, you're gonna sunburn. You're not gonna tan. And if I don't have it in there, it's because I haven't put it in there yet. So I'll have to, maybe I put it in, but it's a good test. Thank you, Sandy. It's a good test. So I may not have I put it on Blessings Through Connection, but I thought, well, we'll try it here to see if I actually put it on this side. I guess I didn't. So I'm gonna have to. Another thing to do. I think I did. I put it on the one side and I didn't put it on the other. So thank you for running that test, because then that reminds me, you need to put it on over here. But it'd be neat if I could go and find a place locally that like the Amish, buggies would be going by. That would be really cool. sit and take my rocking chair and let the Amish buggies go by. That would be really cool. And if you didn't see, I did a time-lapse short yesterday of us up top of that thing on top of Mount Gee's. It was really cool. I haven't gotten a chance to see that one yet. So, like I said, I'll post the recipe for the salmon and tuna fish, but it'll go out to members first, and then it'll probably go out probably late tonight for everybody else. I have to kind of go through it just one more time, and then Leonard Homestead is coming on in about, what time is it? They'll come on at 9. So they'll let people on their panel, and I'll probably go on there, say hi to everybody. One done. It is really cool. I did the time lapse. The time lapse. I don't always, like, I keep these because every once in a while, I think to myself, yeah, I'll get it, where it'll finish up and I'll finish up and get it done. No. I usually don't waste too much of the yarn, but there's usually always leftovers. I've got to start using that pack of leftovers for the little tail things. Actually, what I need to do is start crocheting those and then having them ready to go, but pain in the neck. And Lady Sky, if you look, the Lighthouse Beacons link just dropped. Not even sure if I know how to do time loops. So I'm sure it's cool. Yeah, if you go, depending on what you have, and I had it in my iPhone 11, you were able to get it, you go on the thing where it says video and photo and all that kind of stuff, and you can do time lapse. I didn't have to do anything. I just had to sit there holding the camera. That was it. That's all I had to do, was sit there holding it. It turned out pretty cool. But this, it's really cool because the light comes down on the fountain. And then in October, we're going to go with the Source and go take you all to Kingwood Center. I think I have the 12. I'll have to see now that I have to go look. Yeah, if you go to where you're going to go in your camera settings on your phone, and you scroll down, you'll see photos, all this stuff. You should see time lapse. And you just press it, but then you have to hold it for a while. Like I could do it with this and literally just let it just run. You know, if I got off here and just let it run, and it would do the time lapse, like if a sun is setting or something, it's there. You don't have to do anything magical. You just have to sit there and do it. So it came out really cool with the short. And I just said to everybody, I said, we got to brighten each other's day. You know. And sometimes it's a lot easier than we think. Sometimes it's just, you know, I thought how many people are kind of having a rough day, and I'm going to take the chair outside and put it in front of the fountain and let them enjoy the fountain and the relaxing backdrop and the sun setting, and maybe I'll brighten somebody's day or night. But again, I appreciate, guys, just being here. That's all. It means a lot. It means more than you all know. I've been a little past couple of days. A friend of mine, haven't heard from for a while. I'm a little worried about. So if she's listening, look at your Facebook message. Please, let me just know you're okay. She knows who she is, and I love her. So I've been thinking about her, and of course, I was asking, did you make the video, then do them that? No. Well, yeah, I went in, if you look at it, I just held my phone at the angle that it was. I had to sit there for like 10 minutes because it was time lapse. So 10 minutes ended up being like 30 seconds or something. And then it just was right on the phone. And then I took it and I took a picture of it. I made a cover for it in Canva. And then I just took it into, I think I took it into InShot and put the video together and then put it up. It really wasn't that hard to do. But it'll say time lapse. You just go down. And if you need help further, just reach out to me. I'll be glad to help. No problemo. And if anybody would like to have us on, please reach out to me. Or if anybody sees a channel they think we would be a good fit on, let me know. If you have somebody that has a channel and you say, you know what, Blessed to Crochet would be awesome. Yeah, it's fun. That's fun. I've done time lapse before, but if you go look at it, and if you look close enough, you can actually see the cows in the field down below where we were. And they're like, the sun's setting and they're walking around. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Pretty sunset behind us. I hope the deer will come out. Sometimes they'll come out back there. There's woods back there. I just can't believe it's like the almost end of August. I'm like, I've got so much editing to do. It's not even funny. Just doesn't. Last night I was asleep by 10 o'clock. I was that tired. I was exhausted. And then I've been watching stuff about the Titanic all day. I don't know. I actually watched, I don't know if anybody's ever seen it before, but when I was growing up, there was a movie called Super Dad, and I just needed something funny today. Something silly and funny and what have you. Yes, I have. And I'm going on her show in September to talk about Blessings Through Connection. So yes, she is a good friend of mine. But Super Dad. And it's just one of those goofy, funny movies. And I watched that this morning. I don't know why I started watching about Titanic. But I did. I started watching about Titanic, which was interesting. And there was this really, really good one on that I had never seen with like some of the great grandchildren of people that had, their relatives had, been on the Titanic. It was fascinating, actually. And then I got into other movies, and I just let them run, and it was just kind of interesting to listen to, like the grandson of the people that own Macy's. I can't for the life of me remember their name right now, but they were on there. His great-grandson was on there, and then they said, there was several other grandchildren that were on there. It was really interesting to watch. It was really interesting to watch that. Because it was fascinating to, you know. And I didn't know this beforehand. I'm not a total, like, Titanic, person, but I do enjoy that kind of stuff at times. And they said that, I don't know if it was before they left, but I didn't know that the Titanic actually had, like, a room, like, I don't know much about coal or all that kind of stuff, but when you put coal together, there's a cat. Coal together, it, like, can sometimes, create, like, friction and start a little fire. And there was like, a little fire in the coal room on the Titanic before it even, like, ended up, leaving the port. And they said that did not help at all. And then I think it had, like, a collision with another ship before it even went. It was like, I didn't know that happened, but they said sometimes the coal, when it comes together, will, like, I can't think, combust, and they said that happened, and they were trying to put it out, and they were trying to keep it calm. And they said too that the lifeboats were, what was it? That the lifeboats that were on there that they had a Jinx, probably. They had the lifeboats, and they said the captain canceled the rehearsal to let everybody know how to get on the lifeboats that morning. He said they canceled the practice rehearsal for it. So nobody knew how to do it. There was no drill. That morning they canceled it. There was this one lady that was on, it was her great-grandmother, and she said her son, she was a second passenger, like a second level passenger, and she said that she knew something, she got on deck, and she handed her 10-month-old son, to somebody. They took the baby, and then she literally, like, jumped into another boat somehow. And she thought for sure that, she said it looked like her son, it looked like they had thrown her son overboard. And actually they were throwing her son into a lifeboat. She didn't see that, so she was flipping out. And she got off the boat, or she got on another lifeboat, and then when she got on the main boat that saved them, that brought all those people in, she said she was they had put her in the hospital ward for a little bit. She was absolutely hysterical. And then she found her son, and they reconnected with her, but she said it was unbelievable. She said, she thought these mean people had thrown my baby overboard, but they were throwing them into a lifeboat, but she couldn't see that from where she was. I'm sure everybody that survived that, I'm sure, had some kind of PTSD afterwards, for sure. Because there was one man, his mother survived and he survived, his father didn't. His name was Jake, and I think it was Jake. Don't quote me on it. And they said his mother died, in his 50s, and then his son died. I think it was his only son, and passed away. And he eventually left this world by his own hands, but he said he didn't like, he for sure had what they would call now PTSD. So it is 8:43, so now I know when it's getting dark. It'll get dark just a little bit early every day. Believe it or not, I can still see. I cannot crochet in the dark, but I can see to some degree. I brought my little wagon out here. We have a wagon. I brought everything out. I couldn't have carried it for nothing. And I had to use my cane, but I got out here. So I think we'll do it from this spot tomorrow. And we'll see about my idea. Hi, Britt Family Farm. How are you? We're just crocheting. Believe it or not, I can still kind of see. But I will be on, again, Leonard, and I'm going to reach out to them too, because Amy does, what is it? I can't think what it is. She does, what is it? I'm going to think about it too in a minute. She does cooking, like cooking every Wednesday, and I'm going to reach out to her and see if she was, if she would like to be able to, or she does like cooking kitchen kind of thing, and I'm gonna see if she'll have me as a guest, and I'll make corn fritters. Corn fritters. Yes, they are. They're good. But she'll do like in the kitchen with something she'll do in the kitchen. And I was thinking of asking her if I can come. She said I could come on one time and make corn fritters. They're real simple, but they're so good. Especially if you do like a fish. We used to have them. My grandfather knew somebody that caught fish and then would give them to my grandfather. And we always used to have corn fritters. And they were so simple, but they were so good. Maple syrup, yum, yum, yum. But I have to wait till after the 6th. If you're praying people, anybody on here that does prayers, please say something about. I'm telling you, this doesn't hurt to sit, but my sciatic nerve in me has got to be on speaking terms here. We're not on speaking terms. And it's my daughter's anniversary today. Yes, it is. She and her husband have been married for 3 years. So happy anniversary to my precious daughter, Christina, and my son-in-law, Jared. Happy anniversary to the two of them. Yes, it is. I think we're going to do some more from this spot. I don't know. I didn't think of it before. Probably because it was hot. And probably because I don't know why. Well, another reason is we've been out here. Oh, we've been out here now for over an hour, and my phone's at 75%. My other phone would have never lasted. Never had lasted the test of time. There's no way. That other phone would have been gone. That was another reason I kind of stayed close to home. But now I don't have to worry about that one, right? But I'm starting to try to look at like bigger platforms too to go on. So I think I have a story. At least I hope I do. That I think is worthy to tell. You know, that's something that Chip made me kind of realize a little bit is I have a story. I think of of persistence and hopefully inspirational. You know, I've been through a lot and I don't allow it to get me down. I mean, there's times I get down, but I eventually, okay, come on, let's get going, Mary. And you all have been such just that driving force. I can tell you, if it hadn't been for this, and this was just a pop-up. Tomorrow we're coming on, but I'm probably going to move it a little bit earlier, and we'll come down here again and do it by the fountain. I don't think I would have come in. I just would have stayed in my bedroom because I was just having enough of a day where guys, when you're dealing with chronic pain, it takes a toll. And when you're hurting, you don't feel like doing anything. You don't feel like moving. You don't feel like doing anything. And so if it hadn't been for that, I just would have been in my own little world. And that's not good. It's not healthy. It's not good for your mental well-being. And so you guys have been so helpful in helping me to, get that connection in because it helps me. And there's days that I can't do it, through, but I do my best. And I think that if anything, I have to count. Sandy, if you want to start dropping any links that have been in the chat to any of my mods that are here, anybody's, we just don't drop links right in. We want you to be communicating in the chat, active in the chat, because when we've done that before, we just drop links, people come in, say hi, and then they leave, and then it just tanks us. So I stopped doing that. I want to share everybody's links, but I too need people communicating in the chat so it sends us out there. But I just think to myself, I hope that I'm an inspiration to somebody that maybe sitting there, this is not easy. Because when you can't plan, a lot of YouTubers, they do a live, they plan it, they're live, absolutely this time every day, or this time this week or whatever. I can't always do that, and I was going to go live at 5 o'clock and just sit out here for a long time today. And it was like, it wasn't happening. The best I could do is what I did. And so hopefully I can be an encouragement to other people that says, even though I'm dealing with chronic pain, I can still do this. Shouldn't let it stop you. Thank you very much. And the other thing that I just asked, if any of my mods are in here, that I understand they may not be able to stay for an entire stream, and I totally get that. But if you're in and you have to leave, just take a moment and say, let me know you're leaving, and also let the people in the chat know that you're leaving, and to have a great day or have a blessed day or whatever. So that's just something also that I ask as well, because it's nice. So I'd appreciate that. And I can tell you, Sandy has been awesome, such a great supporter and such a good friend. I can't wait to meet some of these people in my life. I've had a great blessing of being able to meet them. That would be awesome. But and I can tell you, just having someone listening to you, if you don't have someone, if you're someone that is doing this YouTube stuff, you need to have somebody that you can talk with and just get on and say, hey, I gotta just talk, because you need that. And if you don't have that, it can become frustrating. So it's the only thing that I just ask. I appreciate it. I don't know whether it helped to have my TV on going in my room, but I thought, well, I was thinking of going through my list of all the commune streams I've done for you. I thought I may end up doing another one. At least if we sit out here, at least if it goes dark, I'm not totally dark. Because I think I did 24. It's 23. I'm not sure if I screwed up. So I'll hold off because I can see, but I can't see before I continue on. I got one done. But I got to connect with you all, so that was even more important. You heard the song Rain, Rain, Go Away, Come Back Another Day. Sad nerve, go away, come back. Never. Never, ever, ever. So I'm gonna put this thing in. Well, I'm glad you caught me. I'm glad when I get to catch you too as well. I'm starting to put in my, stuff. I'm just sharing it out and doing what Chip says. Tell people to come on. And again, if anybody's interested in wanting to become a mod, I'm looking to get more of those, because I think if I can have some more people that want to be mods that can come in here and start chatting, it helps. And I just really don't know what to do about StreamYard. That's kind of like, I may be in a position at one point to just do it, because I want to get people on and do things. Hi, Alaskan Wild Adventures. How are you? Hi, Ellie's Endeavors. How are you? Isn't that beautiful? We're going to be out here tomorrow, guys. I will set it for like 6:30. I think I have Blessing Through Connection at 3 tomorrow. And you're tired? Yeah, I've been hurting all day. But I like this site. I don't know why I didn't do it sooner. But we're gonna come out here tomorrow, because I've got caddies that I've got to get done. Because like I said, I promised I would send some to Chip. I promised I would send some to. I've got to do some others. I've got connection cakes to do, but again, I have to do those. Those cannot be done while I'm live, because I have to focus on those. So I want to finish those up. I've got some editing to do, so for sure going to finish the connection cakes, because I'm trying to get everything done because the first of the month I've got a blanket that has to be mailed out for a friend of mine that I finished. I'm going to get her the blanket. It's really important. It gets out next month. And then I have somebody that one from Gales. I've got to send out some soap caddies for them. I want to send some to Are You Locked In? I've got Anthony J All Day Fishing. I got to send him some. So I've got several. And I got to think of 2 videos for Gale Southern Living Fall Fest. And if you all are trying to grow your channels too, look into doing that and participating in that. What happens is, so everybody understands what Fall Fest is. We did it last year. We're doing it on both channels. What happens is, so you try, listen up for a minute. Don't leave me up. Gail does this, and you do a video. It's probably about 5 or 6 minutes, between 3 and 5 minutes. Not long. She has rules. You tell everybody the rules. You do a you do a grand prize winner. So like our grand prize winner is going to be a $15 gift card to Applebee's and 2 soap caddies, okay? And can somebody drop Gail's Southern Living link? That way they can go there and find information. And she has an email specifically for Fall Fest if you want to enter as a content creator. And you as a content creator can enter at all the videos as well. So our grand prize winner is going to have a $15 gift card to Applebee's, and they're going to have 2 soap caddies. That's going to grand prize winner. And probably a connection cake, probably for the grand prize winner. We'll see about that, but we'll see. Not sure on that. We'll see. And then, or I was thinking too, it could be something that I could get like around here too as well. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't totally like figured out the whole thing yet. And then the semi-prize winner is going to get a $5 gift card to Hobby Lobby and 2 soap caddies. And then when she does, then those videos will run from a certain time to a certain time. Then you, as the channel, go ahead and draw for the grand prize winner and the semifinalist winner. You don't have to do a semifinalist winner, but you can. You send the grand prize winner over to Gail. She will do a special thing on her channel where she will choose a grand prize winner. And if there's like the 40 channels that enter, you get all the prizes from all of those channels. Christina was a semi-finalist winner. So she got on the wheel last year. And we were a grand prize winner. Semi-finalist winner. We got on the wheel. And Christina won like a $25 gift card or like a $20 gift card to Amazon. So it's pretty cool. And it's a great way because she's sharing out your videos. Everybody within the people are sharing out your videos. We got our video got 200 and some odd views. I have to do 2 different ones because I'm entering for both channels. So I haven't totally figured it out yet. I know I'm doing the $15 gift card to Applebee's. I just haven't decided on whether I'm going to do the. I'm sure my mic is still on. No, but y'all can hear me still because my mic's not on. I'm just realizing that. I just looked and it goes, it's not on. Like. Oh, you can hear me? Even though the mic's not on? I'm looking, going, wait a minute, what happened? I'm looking down this whole entire time. I haven't had the mic on. It is fickle. I'm glad you can still hear me. At least I know my mic's not working. The sound's coming through clear. So I just don't know what else I'm going to do. If I'm going to do something else or not. We'll see. last year, I think I did a $10 gift card to $10 gift card, I think. I can't remember. And I did a mug last year, but I'm not going to do a mug this year. So I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. I can always do those crochet, like, I can do those crochet rings for the oven too. I can do those. Put those in the for both channels too, or at least the one. Something to think about. With like a towel set or something for the fall. I could do that. Because I think I have some orange thread or something like that. I can look around and do something like that. And then for Blessings Through Connection, I'll have to figure something out. I'm going to work on getting our logo done. And I can maybe do a mug on that one. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. But I figure too, last year I only did one channel. This year I'm doing 2. So I can't make the grand prize as much as I was able to make it before. So, have a good night. I'm about ready to get off here because I want to go inside and get on Leonard's family homestead. So we'll see. They turn the fountain. At one point, they turn this off. When it gets winter, the fountain's not running. And I love you all, but I'm not coming out here in the snow. Sorry, it is just not happening. So I'm going to get off here, so we'll have to see. Still debating, but I have to come up with an idea. I'm going to start getting that video put together. And Christina's entering for her cosplay channel too, so I've got to work with her too. And 2, I'm going to be taking care of the prizes for her channel too as well. So that's one of the reasons why it's only the 15 one. So guys, thank you all so much. We will do this tomorrow for sure. And I think maybe in September I may take my little rocking chair and go different places and sit with you all, and we'll go from there. But if Sandy, if you're still in here, can you go ahead and drop the live for Leonard's family homes or Leonard's Mountain Homestead? If you can drop that link, I'm going to go inside. They usually, probably in the next half an hour, will allow, they'll put in the StreamYard link to come on panel. And I'll probably go out there and hang out with some more of my amazing friends. And just guys, the best thing I can tell y'all is, guess what? You're trying to grow your channel. Get into lots of different places and make lots of different friends. It's amazing. I thought about it. I don't know if I would have picked up on Chip if it hadn't. I would have never found Chip if it hadn't been for Tuber Chat. And what an amazing community he has. What an amazing community Tuber Chat has. So I just think to myself, it's because I didn't stay just in one little place either. So I'm waiting for Sandy to drop that link if she can find it. You'll start seeing they're probably live already. Leonard's family, Leonard's Mountain Homestead. I'm going to get it right. I cannot talk tonight. I've decided that one. Oh. Thank you very much. They are on. They're live. Great bunch of people. Lots of fun. I love Amy's laugh. She has the most amazing laugh. If I'm down, I can go on there and she'll make me smile. So y'all remember to be proud of being yourself. Everyone else is taken. Keep crocheting that connection. No crochet hook is required. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you all so much for stopping on in and showing on up. And I'll see you over on Leonard's Family Homestead, and they let you share it on your channel, so I'll be sharing it there too. And we'll see you tomorrow for some more rockin', crocheting, and connecting. Somewhere in that order, right? And we'll do it from the fountain tomorrow too. So love you all. See you later. See you soon, actually. Bye-bye for now.